guys, welcome to Naturally Anxious. It's your girl Crystal Hayes. Welcome back, guys. It is November, a day before Thanksgiving that I'm filming this. First off, let's just take a deep breath. Because I know this year was fucking tough. It was tough. I don't know how we made it. Truly, I don't know how we made through this. Like, I know I'm not the only one that went through hell and back. How do we make it this far? Like, truly. I hope you guys are mentally and physically okay. I know like the holidays are kind of tough on people. So I just wanted to check in with you guys. Hope you guys are doing great. Um I also want like a chill podcast today. So first, before we start, please let's just address my co-host today. And you might be saying, "Crystal, who's in the room with you?" My good friend Larry. My good freaking friend Larry, who decided to show up the day before Thanksgiving. And before Lily and Miss Roxy decided to laugh because I named him Larry, it was the only name I could think of at the moment. So do not make fun of me. Listen, they're not. It was the only name I could think of, okay? Before y'all start teasing me. My friends know who they are, okay? Anywho, let's get into this podcast. So today's podcast is just a chill podcast. We're checking in with everybody because this year, wow, I don't, there's no words for this year, honestly. So, before we start, I'm thinking maybe we should just list all the things we're not tolerating this year coming up. Because, like, I feel like this year I've learned more about setting boundaries and not feeling guilty for, like, giving myself a break. Because, wow, I just couldn't even recognize myself this year. Like, I'm such a people pleaser, and I just noticed myself, like, slowly, like, having so much anger towards people because there was no empathy at all, like, from certain people. Like, people knew what I was going through, and there was just no empathy at all. Like, it was like, oh, yeah, people go through stuff. Or, yeah, like, you know, you went through stuff, so did I. Okay, but, like, if I'm having empathy for you, why are we not having empathy for me? Like, it was just like a more of a one-sided thing with certain people. And I understand, like, everybody's going through things. Trust me, this year, I don't know how all of us made it, but there was like a one-sided where it was like it was okay for them to ghost people, but when I just needed a break from my mental health, it was a problem type thing. So before we start, I would like to say, whoever's watching this and you're going through a dark time where you feel like everybody's against you, just know I'm here. I'm sorry, but I'm here for you because I know how that feels. Feeling like everybody's against you, feeling like there's no hope. I'm here for you. If you feel like you just need a friend, even an online friend, listen, I have an online friend who came to my wedding and was a bridesmaid in my wedding, who was the just like she's just like the best person ever. Just like I am that for you. Let's just not talk about me. I am that for you. I'm sorry. Like, if you need somebody to talk to, I am here for you because I understand. Like, if let's just have a cyber hug, like, real quick, because I understand. Like, I wish I could just be like, I understand. So, as you can tell, I changed my sweater. I was freezing cold. We had to stop for a little bit. I was freezing. These are a few things I'm not going to tolerate next year, like, at all. So, let's get into it. The first thing being body shaming. Why are we still body shaming this year? I see how everybody talks about Ariana Grande, Cynthia, how skinny they are, how this actress got bigger, how shut up. Shut up. Women's bodies should not be interrogated. Men's bodies shouldn't be interrogated. Why is it your business if they're gaining weight or losing the weight? I never understood that. Don't worry about people. People are perfectly fine. Okay? It is not your business if they're eating healthy or not. It's not your business if they're working out or not. Stop. Like, it's truly embarrassing that you care so much. Like, worry about you. Because I'm pretty sure you're scarfing down Taco Bell not being able to use the bathroom. So, like, don't worry about people. That's what we're not tolerating this year. What we're not going to tolerate this year is people just talking behind other people's back. Why are we doing that? I don't understand that. Me, I will say some shit about you and then go to your face and say the same thing I said. I have no care to like sugarcoat things anymore. I started like that and then had to stop because I realized that like everybody was getting annoyed. So I stayed silent for like 10 years, just wouldn't say anything. This year, I was like, you know what? People are stepping on my toes. I'm done sugarcoating shit. If it hurts your feelings, it hurts your feelings. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Because I have friends who, like, I do not sugarcoat things at all with. Like, at all. And that's how we are towards each other. If I'm doing something bad, they'll be like, yo, you need to calm down. This is too much. And that's why I love them with my deep heart. Like, I love them for that. I cannot stand being in a group where everybody's crying, playing the victim. I can't stand not being able to vocalize how I feel because then it turns everybody against me and then it's this whole thing. I don't like that. I was in groups like that for so many years that I'm just tired of being in the group. Like, I just, like, literally take myself out of the equation altogether. So we're done sugarcoating this year. This one is really for Latino girls. I don't know if other cultures have this situation, but I'm pretty sure they do because we're women. We're done tolerating the comments from the family. My Latino women, we've dealt with the, wow, you have gotten big since last time I saw you. Wow, you have gotten skinny. Do you even eat? Oh my God. Can you believe? We're done. I'm ending the cycle. I'm ending the cycle. We're not dealing with that shit anymore. I'm so sorry. I cannot stand being in a room with certain family members for that freaking reason. For that reason. And then they have no filter. And the moment you start speaking out and saying something is when they feel like, oh, I can't believe you let your child talk to me like that. And my mom's like, you poked the bear. Like, what am I supposed to do? You poked her. Like, you shouldn't be starting with her if you know. My mom is the type of mom that, like, if you poke us and start saying shit to us, we will say stuff back. And it's rare that we do that. It's if you start poking is when we start bugging out. One year I said something and mom was like, well, you shouldn't have started with her. She wouldn't have said nothing if you just didn't start with her. And I'm so happy my mom's like that. I'm so grateful. Anyways, that's what we're not tolerating. Another thing we're not tolerating is being in a work environment that you're not welcome in. Just quit. I'm sorry, but like truly quit. I stayed at a job for 2 years. 2 years. And this job was terrible. The boss hated me. And my friends, at one point, I was throwing up in the bathroom. Like, sick throwing up in the bathroom. She could care less because she had an eyelash appointment, so she left. And left me with some random girl, right? And I was throwing up. And the girl was like, why don't you go home? And I'm like, I tried. I literally tried. I told her, can I go home after lunch? And she told me no. Because there was nobody to cover her. Because everybody called out because he had a headache or whatever. Because she was best friends with the other 2 girls. And this girl was like, no, you can't call out. I had an appointment. You should have told me afterwards. I'm like, I just got sick. Like, randomly. And I started throwing up nonstop. That's why I've been in the bathroom for so long. No, I have an appointment, blah, blah, blah. This bitch went to an eyelash appointment, a lip filler appointment that was more important than her employee's health. And I was on the phone with my best friend while I was driving home, sick. She goes, quit. Like, girl, I would never tell you to quit, but quit. Like, if this is how bad it is that she's treating you like this, it's every time I got sick, she had an excuse for me not to call out. One day she told me to call in. She goes, you always say that you're sick, blah, blah, blah. Made me come in, and I was barely able to move and take care of the kids. That she was like, oh my God, you really are sick. Oh my God, you really are sick. And then told me to call out the next day. I tolerated so much from this job. I worked from 8 a.m. all the way to 6 p.m. and I had to close. Take out all the garbage, clean all the different rooms, and then the other 2 employees barely did shit. I, like, literally barely did shit. And then had a lot to say that I never did shit. I do your job for you. You literally hand out your kids to me, to my classroom. I'm alone in that whole place with 3 different age groups. I got so fed up that day that I got so sick in the bathroom. Even the girl that was covering for her said, yo, you need to go home. I'm like, there's nobody to cover for me, and then you're going to be stuck alone. You can't. You leave at this time. She goes, oh my God, I feel so bad, girl. Like, you should leave this job, like, truly. And then I had a conversation with my twin. I was in my car. She's like, girl, quit. Like, truly quit. So I went home. I talked to my mother. I was like, listen, I don't think I can stay in this job for long. They're treating me like shit. I don't think I could be here. She goes, then quit. I typed up my 2 weeks. I proofread it with my twin and my best friend. And the next day, I got my hair done, my eyebrows done, my makeup was done. I look cute as hell, right? I wait until everybody goes to lunch, because everybody goes to lunch together except for me. I'm the only one that goes alone, really late. And she's in the back by herself. And I go, hey, sorry about this, but this is my 2 weeks. I'm telling you before the holidays, after the holidays, because I just can't stay here anymore. And she was like, what? And she gave me a nasty ass attitude, one like this. And she goes, when were you going to tell me they're going to give your 2 weeks? And I'm like, I wasn't. This is the reason why I'm giving you the letter. And I smiled and I walked away smiling, and I was so happy. And then another employee was like, why didn't you tell me that you were going to give your 2 weeks? Now you make me look bad when I'm the one that gave you this job. Okay, bitch. You barely like this job. I'm the only one that had the guts to leave. Not my problem. Like, truly not my problem. So everybody just had a nasty attitude with me for the last days I was there. And I was just like this driving home, and I told everybody I was so happy. And then right after I left that job, I got a new one, which I truly love. I love my new job. So my advice to y'all is stop tolerating jobs that you don't like the environment, they don't treat you with respect. Don't tolerate it, because there is a better job out there. It just take a little time, but there's a job out there for you. So we won't tolerate. So this one's for my people pleasers. Guilty. I didn't learn how to set boundaries for myself, and I think that was the biggest problem. Let me explain. Last year until this year, so from December all the way till August, I was just having problems pop up. My 2 best friends, we're going to call one Alex, and we're going to call the other one Harper. I feel like those are the best names for them. If you know, you know. Those 2 are the type of friends I need in my life. And I'm not just like, oh, these are my best friend, fuck everybody else. I'm not saying that. These 2 people in my lives, regardless of what's going on in their life, they know the signal. Okay, Crystal's not social media. She's not on social media. She's not responding to voice message or text message. There's something wrong. Like, this is not normal. And I like the fact that they both message each other. Mind you, they weren't even close friends. I kind of put them close to each other because it's like, these are my 2 besties and I love them. So Alex and Harper message each other going, okay, like, this is weird. Like, she's not the type of person to just zone out like that for this many days. That's weird. So then they started messaging me, and I was like, listen, I just need a break. And I sent everybody the same message. I just need a break. Like, I'm mentally not there. So me and my husband are just going to go on a vacation. Like, I just need a break. Like, I just don't know what's going on. I'm just, like, really down. I just need a break. So we go on a break. I noticed a lot of people pissed at me that I took this break. And some people were very understanding, being like, no, girl, take as long as you want. We're here when you need us. And those are the friends I need. It is rare that I just start falling apart and just, like, zoning out and not messaging anybody or going on social media. That is rare for me. So when it does happen, it's good to have those type of friends. Listen, Harper and Alex are the type of friend that will be like, voice message, hey, like, why aren't you messaging us? What's going on? Talk to us. Call us back. And just, like, will bombard me with messages until I answer. And those are the type of friends I need. If you see me just, like, slowly drifting off and just, like, not being there, there's something wrong. I rarely do that. I was always a friend that messaged first. I was always a friend that was there for people when they needed me. Even me going through this cycle of, like, boom, 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 like, everything happening. When friends were going through stuff, I still messaged them privately saying, hey, I'm so sorry for your loss. Hey, I'm so sorry for this. Hey, I was still messaging them privately. I just wasn't active on the group chats. I just didn't feel like I needed to be in group chats. I deleted most of my group chats for that reason, because I feel like it was draining me. It's just like I wasn't taking care of myself, basically, was what I'm saying. So what I have to say is basically, people pleasers, start taking care of yourself. Have friends that just check up on you when they see a little bit, like a little things be off. Another shout out to my husband. My husband, let me just tell you, he notices the smallest things. Don't worry about that. He notices the smallest things. Like if I go, he'd be like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I just needed to take a deep breath. Or if I'm really quiet, I don't mean to be. Sometimes I just be overthinking stuff, and I'm just like sitting in the car like, or I'm just trying to schedule out what's going to happen this week. And I'm like, babe, you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. He notices the smallest things. And those are the type of people I need in my life. I can't stand people that just like get angry with you when you need a break. Why are we getting angry? I never asked for a break. I've been the friend that always get everybody together. Come to my house, let's have a girls' night, let's watch a movie, blah, blah. Hey, let's go out to dinner, blah, blah. I was always the host. And then when I started taking care of myself, where I just stopped doing hair, stopped hosting people, stopped acknowledging people first, because let me just tell you, when I acknowledged people first, they left me on red, or they just were snarky and being sarcastic towards me. So I was like, you know what? This is the year. I'm going to stop being a people pleaser. I'm just going to stop messaging people first. I'm going to go ghost. The people that would love me, they will message me, ask me what's up, blah, blah, and I'll message them first more often. And let me just tell you, when I started doing that, when I tell you there's only 10 people that actually cared to message me, it was crazy. It was truly crazy. And another thing, sorry to jump around, and another thing that really pissed me off was the fact that people would do fake check-ins to have a clear conscience. And trust me, as somebody that loves psychology as much as I do, I know when you're doing fake checkups, because it'll go from, hey girl, what's up? How's the family? And then everything else is dry. Compared to Alex and Harper and the rest of the 10 people behind, not including family, because family were always there for me. His family, my family were always there for me. So that's not including family. There'll be friends, they'll be like, hey girl, what's up? How's everything? Like, how's your mental health? Blah, blah, blah. And it'll continue being a conversation. You could tell when somebody's being genuine. You could tell when people are being fake. And I'm sorry for using that word. I know it irritates people. I know it triggers some people. But you checking in on somebody and then having a dry conversation and not asking more questions or being like, hey, like, how's life? Like, how's work? Blah, blah. I know it's a fake check-in. So if you're getting pissed that somebody's not acknowledging you more, it's because they notice that you're being fake. Another thing I'm not tolerating this year is people money shaming me. Let me go into details. I'm the type of person, if it costs $60 for for food this small in a big ass plate, and then 2 minutes later we're gonna go stop somewhere to eat, I'm not doing it. If you're all investing in Gucci, Louis Vuitton, all that stuff, then it's not a treat yourself, it's like more of spending all your money and then ending up broke. Not my vibe. Sorry. Can't do it. I am a firm believer, treat yourself. I had to learn that this year. I'm the type of girl that can't splurge on myself. This phone that I'm recording on is the first splurge I've ever splurged, if that makes sense. I have never splurged on myself. Nope, sorry. Because then I'm more happy that I got all my bills paid than me crying that I didn't because I splurged. You know what I mean? Like, I think more logically. Like, I'm going to spend this much on this because, you know, then I don't have to worry about the bills later. Would you rather pay your bills and not think about it than you splurging and then being like, fuck, I didn't pay that. Holy crap, how am I going to pay that? I don't know why we're money shaming me. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I know multiple girls that get pissed at me because I just won't splurge the way they do. I'm just not doing that. I was not raised to not ignore my bills and then splurge on myself and cry about it later saying I'm broke. I wasn't raised like that. I'm so sorry. We were raised differently. Sorry. Another thing I'm not tolerating this year is not taking care of myself. I know I said this already. I'm just done not taking care of myself. I'm done not taking care of my mental health or my health, all of that, because I'm too caught up in other people's stuff. Done. People need to figure out their own lives. I can't play Dr. Phil my whole life. I just can't do that. So yeah, that's everything I'm not gonna tolerate this year. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I'm pretty sure I did, but it's alright. But yeah, I'm not tolerating any of this year. I feel like I've tolerated so much for like the past 10 to 11 years, just being quiet, not trying to start anything. I'm just tired. I am exhausted. I think this year needs to be better. If not, then I just have to start cutting people out of my life and enjoying the 2 people that will beat my ass if I don't message them. Shout out to Alex and Harper. Love you girls. I will tell you your code names. And then wait. Shout out, I'm gonna make up a name for you. Jeannie, I just met you this summer, and let me just tell you, I love your energy. She's my little sister. That girl is my little sister. I kid you not. This girl, her energy, she's a good time, and I love her. And to everybody I met this summer, you guys are a breath of fresh air. This is a shout out to y'all, because y'all you guys were like the realest girls I've ever met in my life this summer. Our conversation during work were crazy. Oh my god, like, I'm so grateful I met you people, honestly. And I'm pretty sure Harper feels the same way. We have never met people, literally I just met Jeannie, and she gave me a birthday gift, gave my friend Harper a gift, and she just met us this year. That girl, love you to pieces. Anyways, another thing I want to say before we end this is to the girls I met this year that I had a Friendsgiving with. That night was so good. That night was so good. Anyways, I hope I see you guys next month, December. I will try to post earlier on because I know this is kind of late, but I love you guys. See you next time. Bye. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Please subscribe, follow me on all my social medias, and I'll see you guys soon.